Hey folks, Troy Dooley, the Beachside CEO. We are back at the house, a week in Dallas, meeting some great people. Matter of fact, I got to tour one of the new studios that we're going to be using throughout the year to do interviews, to do some news reports. It's going to be some phenomenal stuff. Brand new trading we're going to bring out at the studio in Dallas. It's going to be great. But I also ended the week with just a phenomenal time at the Association of Network Marketing Professionals annual convention. A lot of great stuff. We'll do a report on that coming up. Let's look at some news stuff right now. It was interesting because while I was in Dallas, I noticed in Wall Street Journal that Avon had ended up, somebody made an unsolicited bid. Problem is that never happened. They filed it with the SEC, but we can't find anywhere where the company exists. Avon made it very clear nobody's contacted us in this. I think it was just purely a manipulation of the stock. FBI's involved now. It's very interesting. We also been following a report here on NuSkin. It says NuSkin faces SEC probe on its Chinese operations. Now, its China operations are down from a little over 200 million to 180 million. It's interesting because there's some crazy stuff that's been happening, not just with NuSkin, but a lot of bigger companies in China, and we just want to watch this. You know, last year NuSkin got caught up in some kind of craziness over there, had to pay a fine, and China in and of itself is just a whacked out deal. I mean, it's totally different in direct sales than what we see in the United States. And it's interesting, it says NuSkin announced fines following an investigation in China last year, and we followed that, and we thought that was very interesting to see what would happen. But now the SEC is involved, so we're going to pay attention. We're going to watch that, see what else is going on here. This one's a good one for me. I own stock in this company here. I've met all the executives, toured their offices, had some intense conversations with this company, and it's Mannatech out of Texas, just north of Dallas. Their first quarter sales in 2015 up 3.3%, a little over $44 million. This is a company that we've watched and I mean, they have just been slowly starting to take off again with their sales. We're watching the company. Matter of fact, I believe that they are poised for what I would call a resurgence. They just went over the 100th patent in their company. The whole crew over there focus is so heavy on quality, and now they are getting ready to roll out some wild and crazy things for that field force that they have over there. I just saw Al Bola. He was on his way. He came in for one day at the ANMP, shot out the door, him and one of his top leaders from Australia over, and they were getting ready to make some tours this weekend, going out and just celebrating where this company is going. And they have one heck of a field force, so we're going to keep our eye on that. Other things that's going over here, CVSL, this is the parent company of Cleans out of Europe. It's got Longburger Basket, Agile, some other companies. I just had a wonderful time. I mean, I love just hanging with people and learning from them. And one of their board of directors was at the ANMP, took some time to mentor me, to talk with me, other people too, but it was just phenomenal. They report that their sales are down, but I've just caught up on another report, and revenues were down 27.9%, and I believe a lot of that was a drawdown from Longburger Baskets, and they have made some changes over there. Sad to report, actually, and let me pull this up. I believe this just took place not too long ago, but the long-time chairman of Longburger Baskets had resigned, and they're getting ready to make some stuff. Yeah, Tammy Longburger recently resigned as the company's CEO. And this is going to be interesting because what's happening now is John Roshan over there at CVSL, they are making some changes. They're really putting Longburger back in the hands of its network marketing arm. They don't want to compete. They're going to close down some of the stores they have in shopping malls in some cities. They're going to focus back on the quality. And if you guys have ever had a Longburger basket, you'll never get another one. Matter of fact, they got a local restaurant here in town. They hang them from the ceiling so people can sell them. That's how powerful they believe in these baskets. They make great fruit baskets. They make great celebrations and holidays, stuff like that. So I'm sad to see that CVS is down, but I'm glad to see that they know where it's at. They feel very strong about where it's going to take off. This is a company that I believe over at CVSL they have 6 to 8 companies now across the globe that they have purchased. They're bringing them in. They're going to work with them. They're what I say, another one of those companies that's really focused on how can we save the reps. When a company starts to go down, they try to come in, make it work, and consolidate the fees, and that's the cool thing, or consolidate the expenses, I should say. Stuff here. This is another company that I own stock in, and I'm excited about this. Well, Longevity International announced its first quarter 2015 results. And I've got to tell you, let me pull this figure up here because I thought this was powerful. Up 39.4%. It says net revenues for first quarter of 2015 up 39.4 to 36 million. Gross profits increased 28% from 20%. That was powerful right there. There's a lot of things happening in the direct selling arena. Yes, sometimes we hear about the controversial issues that are out there, companies that do controversial things, but I'm telling you what, especially with the publicly traded companies, they are focused and poised on where they want to go. In closing out the newscast here, this was good. The DSA, the Direct Selling Association, just recognized Isagenix with 2 premier awards. The first award that they had was their Ethos Award. It's a category of winners for outstanding accomplishments and contributions to direct selling, period. I thought that was great. They also won an award for excellence in its sales force development program. I thought that was powerful. There's just some great stuff going on, folks. Live life like it's an epic adventure. Stay dangerous, stay strong, and if you're in network marketing, act like it.